No, seriously, what in the satanic hell did I just watch? What did I just watch?
Welcome to my channel, Outspoken Samantha. I appreciate you being here, whether this is the first time you have clicked on one of my videos or you are a returning supporter. Please do me a couple favors, hit the thumbs up button, help me to grow this channel, and hit that subscribe button now. And if you want to, you could turn on your notifications so that you never miss out on a conversation like the one we're about to have. I cover a lot of things on this channel where I can point out questionable behavior in society and discuss it so that we can figure out where we're going wrong, with the hope that if we can acknowledge it, we can fix it or correct course. We've talked about everything from crime to the dire consequences of drug use to bad parenting to the destruction that is being caused by the poisonous ideas of woke ideology and modern feminism, to the things that people are willing to do because you can earn a living by monetizing the worst behavior, to the depraved agenda of normalizing taking your fetishes from private to public and then having these things celebrated as some kind of identity and then protected from criticism under the guise of inclusivity. Lucky for us, Kim Kardashian has decided to package every single one of these things in a Christmas-themed video and dragging Santa Claus down with her, the most widely known innocent symbol of joy in the world who brings cheer and hope to children. Because she couldn't even leave him out of this disgusting display of hedonism and demon worship, which proves how vile of a person she really is, as if we didn't already know. Now, I don't think I have ever talked about Kim K on this channel before, and my opinion when it comes to celebrity status, she sits at the bottom of the totem pole. With most celebrities, they can at least attribute their fame to having some kind of actual talent, and they've become known for their contribution to entertainment and art and music. However, when it comes to the Kardashians and people like Paris Hilton as well, they have no talent. They have no skills. They have nothing but their name, their money, and their plastic surgery, all of which are the only reasons that they have any fame at all, which is really sad. Thankfully, I do think respect for them and Hollywood celebrities in general is at an all-time low, and their viewership is now pretty much based on kind of like watching a car accident on repeat and just hoping that this time the crash won't happen. Yet it always does, and that includes this latest stunt from Kim Kardashian. And ultimately, I think Kim knows that the only thing she has to offer the world is her money and a face and body created by plastic surgery. But she also knows that showing off your face and body can only get you so far. So what do you do when you absolutely need attention but have limited options on how to get it? Well, when you have nothing to raise you to the level of people who actually have talent and skills, you can always go down. And that seems to be Kim K's motto in life. Dig a hole and just keep digging further and further and further. The latest hole that Kim K has dug herself into is the release of a music video, if you can call it that, of her rendition of the song Santa Baby. I'm going to do all of us a favor and only play part of it because I'm not going to lie, I could not watch the whole thing because I'm pretty sure that my entire body was cringing on a cellular level. But about 30 to 45 seconds of it is all you need to get the idea, and then you'll probably be begging me to stop. So here it is. So hurry down to me tonight. Santa baby, next year, check above my Christmas list. One little thing I never need, that be.
Gather in winter view.
What are we thinking of that? Because my question is why? 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 I think I probably answered that already, I guess, when the only thing that you value in life is attention and you have very little means of getting it, you've got to go lower and lower and lower. And I guess Kim K took that literally as she spends the whole time on the floor. And I'm actually encouraged by the response to her video because more and more the celebrity veneer is wearing off. The Hollywood magic is gone. And despite having all of the money in the world and fame and everything that used to seem enviable to a lot of us, we're all seeing that these people are not actually happy. And actually, most people are disgusted by them, which is the appropriate response to this. I'm just going to read a couple of the comments below one of the people that posted this video. This guy said, "Thank you." Thank you so much. My uncle couldn't walk, but as soon as he heard this, he stood up just to turn it off. Another one said, "No idea what these people were thinking. Kim is a mother, and this is what she thought was appropriate for Christmas time. I just feel sorry for her kids." And WTF is this thing? I have no idea. One says, "I feel sorry for her daughters. She thrives off of attention, and to mock Christ so close to Christmas is despicable. We are done with women sexualizing themselves for money." And this New York Post article expresses a lot of that same sentiment as a reaction to whatever this was. It says, "Kim Kardashian's Santa Baby cover blasted as disturbing and demonic by fans." It says, "Kim Kardashian's cover of Santa Baby has fans talking, leaving many confused." On Sunday, the reality television star shared the music video for her take on the Christmas song. Kardashian 44 was seen in the home video style filming, crawling on her hands and knees in a blonde bob wig. Kardashian crawled past a donkey next to the Virgin Mary, Jesus raiding the refrigerator, and a woman trimming a Christmas tree. The Skims founder wore a blue top, beige leggings that exposed her underwear, socks, and heels as she crawled her way to Santa Claus. Eventually, Kardashian did make it to the jolly old man and ran her fingers up his leg before the camera panned away to reveal another A-lister, Home Alone star Macaulay Culkin. Kardashian's project, directed by Nadia Lee Cohen and Charlie Dennis, and produced by Travis Barker, had the internet in an uproar before the holiday. "This is disturbing, and she claims she is Christian. This is absurd," one user wrote on Kardashian's Instagram post. "I'm so confused. Kim, what are you doing?" another person wrote. "This is weird button," another user wrote. A fourth added, "This is so cringe and weird. Your time has passed, honey. Take a seat." "Why? I always knew she was demonic. She just confirmed it," another user wrote. "This is not the first time fans have criticized Kardashian for misusing religious objects. In November, Kardashian was lambasted on social media for posing in one of her Skims bra and underwear sets while wearing a rosary prominently around her neck. The post was flooded with negative commentary, including, "Why is she always wearing the cross when she's half naked? Like WTAF. Wearing a cross while being half naked? Would you make a mockery out of other religions too?" another user wrote. A third added, "The Holy Rosary is not a fashion accessory." One of the things that really stood out to me in this article is how it does seem like Kim likes to mix these religious symbols in with her crazy antics, which to me is intended to blur the lines between the standards of Christianity and the standards of the world, which we see a lot these days. Attempting to push the idea that your choices between the two sets of value systems don't matter, that you can have this traditional Christian value system and then choose to live your life like this, and it really doesn't matter, which is false. Does God love you even if you act like this? Of course. Does God love Kim Kardashian? Of course he does. But our choices do matter. If they didn't, we wouldn't have any teachings on repentance, accountability, forgiveness, and changing your hearts. When it comes to the ideas of modern feminism, as I said, they have been the champions of sexual liberation and pushing the idea that moral boundaries and control over yourself and your choices are all things invented by men to oppress women, and that if enough women just start behaving in a way that normalizes doing whatever you want with no consequences, that will become the new norm, and society will adjust. However, given the rising number of single women who are getting desperate and can't figure out why men don't want them, I think that's a strong indicator that it's not working. But when you look at Kim's demonstration here, is she someone that any of us would want to emulate? I mean, she's pretty much the living, breathing example of everything modern women should aspire to want, right? She has the money, the fame, a following. She looks beautiful. She's successful. She's also the epitome of the I don't need no man mindset. She doesn't need to share her life with anyone. She can take care of herself. She even has children, so she doesn't need a guy to have a family with. For all intents and purposes, she's at the top of the pyramid when it comes to modern feminism. Yet, does she look happy to you? Because I don't think she is. If she was, she would be happy with everything that she has, and she wouldn't need to make a disgusting video like this, because clearly, despite all of the things that she does have, she feels completely lost if the world is not looking at her, praising her, and giving attention to her. She's not happy unless she's getting her validation from millions of strangers, because that is where her true value system lies. Now, I do want to bring in my TikTok panel, which is what I'm going to call it from now on. I like to bring in opinions from a couple of people who have talked about the subject matter on TikTok, so you can hear from someone other than me. I do this a lot in my videos, so going forward, this is going to be known as my TikTok panel. So this first woman pretty much confirms a lot of the things that I have already talked about, like why is Kim Kardashian even famous? And should we stop paying attention to celebrities in general? She kind of goes all over the place, but she does make a couple of good points. So let's have a listen.
Y'all seen Kim Kardashian crawling on the floor singing Santa Baby? Miss Kim, usually you're one step ahead, but I think the people are ahead of you on this one, because we are not fooled. Meanwhile, a lot of people are trying to depict the message of this, and honestly, I think it's just a cry for attention. I also think it's funny, it's been posted for 15 hours and it only has like 900 likes on it. That's incredible. Kimmy's mind, she's like, oh, nobody's really talking about me anymore, let's make a statement. So then her statement is her crawling on the floor through an old house with all of these different people, literally saying, this is a Christmas gift for us. Cancel all celebs 2025. I'm here for it. I also want to say something interesting. So I know we all beg for people like our favorite celebrities to show us like day in the lives or makeup vlog. And when they do, I feel they decrease in value. Because yes, it would be awesome to see all these things. It makes you wonder what, their routines are. It's a sense of normalcy. So I don't see them as celebs. I see them as normal people who have different lifestyles than me. And if you really think about it, there's so many people who should not be celebrities that worked their way into the Hollywood harem of things.
Of all the things that she said, something that stood out to me is when she used the phrase favorite celebrities in her little rant. And honestly, that was a little bit nostalgic for me, because I feel like 15 to 20 years ago, I probably had favorite celebrities because they were considered these beautiful, enviable people. But with social media and having more access to them and them having to work harder to keep our attention, not only is the sparkle and the glam not fooling anyone anymore, but we're actually seeing how disturbed these people truly are, and that money and fame aren't worth it, and that those are clearly not the things that make you happy or independent or empowered. It's the choices that you make as a person, especially when you don't have to. And our second panelist here is just of the opinion that we should just ignore these people until they go away.
Is that if a certain celebrity who is clearly addicted to being famous happened to put out a video that was making a mockery of a very real and disturbing situation that we are seeing brought to light in Hollywood right now, and that celebrity happened to also be weaning from the public eye a little bit, I feel like the best reaction would be to ignore that celebrity. Just a thought.
And I do agree with her to a point that we shouldn't help these people get the fame and attention that they want and that they are clearly seeking, like what I might be doing right now. For this is a common response to a lot of issues that myself and other people talk about, that we should just ignore these things and not talk about them because bringing attention to them just fuels the problem. But I don't always see it that way, because ignoring these things doesn't make them go away. And if we don't talk about them and offer a counter narrative, then the only narrative that exists is the depraved stuff that goes viral on social media. Thankfully, as the previous gal said, the video hasn't gotten that much attention and hasn't gotten that many likes, and the comments that people did leave under the video absolutely tore it apart. Anyway, I hope that we can just be aware of the influences that are coming for today's women, for young women, for wives, for moms, our daughters, and that we can correct course and want better for women in today's society, and that women will want better for themselves. But I would love to hear all of your thoughts on this in the comments below. Again, be sure to hit that thumbs up button, help me to grow this channel, and hit that subscribe button now. Share this video with anybody that you think might find it interesting. If you would like to buy me a coffee for Christmas, the link to do so is pinned in the comment below. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your support. Keep it real, guys, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.